Coming to the stage next, I'm really excited to see them. Give it up one time for Forrest Whitaker and Mark Kirkorian. Hello, gentlemen.
I am.
This is a different vibe.
Courtney, hey Courtney. Hey Courtney. Can we just take a pause?
Yes.
You said Forrest Whitaker, you dumb bitch. Forrest Whitaker.
Wheeler, it's Wheeler, Forrest Wheeler.
No, I'm Forrest Whitaker.
I've been thinking about my top 10 favorite movies of the 21st century. I'm very sorry, Forrest Whitaker. I am very sorry.
That's Mark.
It's Forrest Wheeler.
Forrest. That's not Forrest.
You do have a lazy eye, though. I'm just kidding. All right. Guys, my bad. Dude, chill. All right, Rose Battle. All right, guys. Forrest.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to kill myself. Who's going to go first?
I'm going to go first.
All right, hell yeah. One more time, guys. Give it up for... On three. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3.
Give it up for my opponent, what I thought a guy named Luigi Mangione would look like. He's not Italian though, he's Middle Eastern, but he still can't keep a hijab. His last job was as a camp counselor, so like if a kid got in trouble, they would bring him to Mark and then he could get molested.
Forrest's forehead is so big it could be considered a national park. Forrest is a lot older than me, but it still looks like I could molest him.
Give it up for this Middle Eastern Mario brother. More of a Mario Habibi. Yeah, Mark is 19. You look terrible, by the way. I would ask if your mom drove you here, but we both know your dad doesn't let your mom drive. And you might be looking at him and thinking, you know what, for 19, that's a pretty impressive mustache, but you should have seen his mom's mustache at 14.
Give it up for Forrest. Forrest is battling with me while also battling with his sexuality. Forrest actually has a lot of common with Forrest. He always has hairy beasts inside of him.
Your people do hate the gays. Give it up for Pauly D from the Gaza Shore. Mark really likes working out. He sticks to a very strict routine. First he hits arms, then he hits legs, then he hits a woman.
That woman was his mother.
You leave her out of this.
Forrest would join a frat just for the hazing. Forrest gets a boner whenever he sees a paddle.
Mark and his mom have more in common besides the mustache. She's a loan officer and he's never dated a black woman. So they both refuse to give minorities a home.
God damn. Forrest plays poker with his friends, which goes to show his friends won't even hang out with him for free. Forrest's favorite bet to do is to hit on a black 16.
Last joke, everybody.
All right. Mark is from Lebanon, and you know what you know what they say about the Lebanese. If he's Lebanese, he sits when he pees. But I actually did some research. Lebanon is between Syria and Israel, two countries that are far apart on a lot of issues, but not as far apart as Mark's eyes. I hope one day they can bridge the gap like your unibrow does.
Forrest is a bisexual liberal trapped in a racist white guy's body. Forrest is named after the place he hides when he sees minorities.
Hell yeah, guys. One more time for Forrest Wheeler and Mark Kirkorian. All right. Forrest, Mark, I got it now. Double racist on me, by the way, which I acknowledge. Let's bring it to the panelists and see what they thought of this battle. This was a pretty fun one. Why don't we go ahead and start with Hannah? What do you think of the battle?
That was beautiful. I love seeing Lebanon versus QAnon. That's so cute. That's so slay. I like to see the student molesting the teacher for the once too. Like that's so cute. This was so good. Mark, how many times have you roasted?
This is my first.
This is your first time? Guys! Please, I love that. Forrest, I don't know you. How many times have you roasted?
It's my 13th.
13. Okay, that's also very slay. I love it. Me and Mark went to the same high school, and I love you, Mark. I will have to give it to Forrest. I fear
him.
I fear
I'm racist. We're gonna give it to Forrest.
because you would kill me in a forest, and I think that's fun. But I do like both of you, but Forrest took it. I say.
All right,
yes.
guys. Hell yeah. One for Forrest, guys. Keep it going. Gabe.
Dude,
Thoughts?
that was incredible. That was such a good battle. One more time for these guys, right? That was awesome. No perverted retard jokes, but whatever. Dude, Forrest came out with like 4 on 1. I was like, this sucks for Mark. Dude. And then for your first time, I couldn't, dude, no one could tell. That was, all those jokes were fucking awesome. I think Forrest had better jokes, barely, at some points, but then he just kept on hammering you, so no homo. Forrest is my vote.
All right, guys. 2 votes for Forrest. Jay, thoughts?
This was great. This was a great battle, guys. Forrest Wheeler. I thought we were getting Forrest Whitaker. We were supposed to get the last King of Scotland. We got a guy who looks the first King of Scotland.
Turns out I'm the retard pedophile this whole time.
This battle looked like the first ISIS recruit and the journalist he has to get to jump. He jumped in. And you're getting Mark's just you're so nice during the beheading video. You're just apologizing the whole time. You're such a sweet man. I can't imagine you being mean. And then you were so mean. You did such a great job. You know, I do think, I always think the roast battles are like a very momentum-based event, and I think, Forrest, you started out very strong. You were hitting really hard. All of your stuff, you're doing, triple jokes and double bangers, and all that stuff was working. But then Mark kind of crept in by the end, and I think Mark kind of closed out a little stronger than you did.
Wow.
So,
all right.
I'm going to keep it interesting. I'm giving my vote to Mark.
Okay, let's keep it interesting. All right, hell yeah. We got 2 for Forrest, 1 for Mark. Oh my God, this is getting interesting. Chris Greca, what are your thoughts?
Mark, all that Saudi money and you still cut your own hair. I respect it. I think it's good. I don't like how Italian you look. My culture is not your costume, okay? I will say it was impressive for your debut, but I think Forrest beat you, but I think you should do the show again. That was very funny. Good job.
All right, guys, hell yeah. We'd love to have you back. Forrest wins the battle, but Adam, final thoughts.
Oh man, you guys were both really good. That was really good. I gotta give it to Forrest though. You really closed out. You really just hammered on it.
All right, hell yeah, guys. Forrest wins the battle. Guys, handshakes. Give it a hug, guys. One more time for them. We gotta keep the energy up, you guys.